Hi, Gemini. Welcome into your reading. Excuse me. I was supposed to post last Saturday, so I posted one on Wednesday. So now you get two of them. So welcome to your Saturday Gemini reading. All right, guys, we're reading for the second week of June. So let's see what's going on here for you guys. Second week of June for my Geminis. Now, mind you guys, time and energy is fluid. So we give a time about zone when we're reading. So if I'm saying second week of June, it could be happening the week before, the week after, a few weeks after. I'm reading for a large audience, so please take everything with a grain of salt. All right, let's see what's going on here. And if you do like the content, please like, share, and subscribe so we can grow your cohort. I've been consistently with you guys for a few months now, so if we could keep growing the Gemini channel, that would be great. All right, enough of that. Let me see what's happening here to you, because I see that you had the potential for new love and it's not coming in. It's like not being embraced. And I'm wondering why. And it could be because there's a third party situation or a third energy. Others of you, it could be potentially because someone here may want to reconciliate. You're torn. You're torn which path to take, which person, which road, which action. We'll see. We're going to clarify all of these in a moment. But this is your current situation. Not going towards new love, or some fresh new love started, but it just didn't. Someone here did not take the opportunity, didn't move forward with it. And it could be because of a third party energy. When I say third party energy, guys, yes, it can be a third person. It can be an affair. It can be also your nosy neighbor. It can be your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law. It can be meddling mom. It can be me and you are dating and we're talking, but I'm thinking about my ex and I'm still in love with my ex. That's a third energy. I just put a third energy into the mix of me and you, third party. So guys, please take it as I'm saying it to you. And again, I'm being general because it is a large audience, but there is a common thread, and this is it. So let's see what's coming towards you. Towards my Gemini here mid-June, please. Oh, I'm not taking all these. This is too much. Interesting. You do have the potential for a lot of new stuff. And let me tell you something, guys. The Ace of Pentacles for me is a new beginning. Sorry, trying to get the camera to adjust. There we go. This solid new beginning could be a new job for some of you, a new promotion, or an actual relationship. Can I have one more, please? It's abundance. Whatever abundance is for you. Health, wealth, love, you name it. It's the opportunity of something solid in your 3D world, literally happening to you. Take it to the bank and cash it. But it's an opportunity. It can go just like that ace upside down. Oh my God. What is this? What the hell is happening to you guys? What is death and Ace of Pentacles? I don't know if something's ending and something new is beginning. It makes me feel like I don't want to say snap decision or snap decision making, but it's like you went from something that was light and fluffy, something that was very basic, to something that is very stable and sturdy. But I don't know if you're coming from something that wasn't working and you're going towards something that is, or you took a situation and you made it solid. Because you had the Ace of Cups in reverse, and with Death and Ace of Pentacles, it's death and rebirth. It's like the phoenix coming out of the ashes. But you took the fucking ashes and you made something with it. You literally made a clay pot. You made something tangible. Or at least you will, because it's in the future position. What doesn't Gemini see coming at all? Some of you guys could be turning down some sort of offer also. Seven of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you are ending something that you had invested a lot of time and energy in. A project, a company, a job, a person, a relationship. And I'm not going to lie to you because there's no way to sugarcoat the Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold. I cannot make this look pretty. And this has something to do with either your job or a relationship that you had put a lot of work and effort into. So whatever there was, like this new solid beginning, it's just like it's coming to a close. And I feel like there's been some sort of rejection here, or, a lack of desire on your end. What is the advice here for Gemini? Oh, interesting. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. There's something that you're playing over and over again in your head and in your mind. And in your advice position, Spirit's like saying you might have to go back and revisit it. Maybe you threw out the baby with the bathwater. For those of you who don't understand that saying, maybe you just really eliminated something completely altogether when you didn't have to eliminate the whole entire situation or the whole entire environment. It's kind of like when you break up with somebody, but then you break up with everybody that was attached to that person. Their friends, their family, even their dog, cat, you don't even say hi to them on the street. You completely ex-nay them. But Spirit's like, you need to revisit something here that you might have cut off or cut away from yourself that you didn't necessarily need to. It's also saying you need to get out of your head and stop over analyzing and overthinking something because you're only going to grow demons like fucking germs. And that's not something you want to do at all. The best thing you can do is put yourself back out there and not in the way of getting back on the horse and like finding new love or anything like that, but just who you are as a person. What makes you excited? What makes you get up in the morning or get out of bed and literally get out of bed and go outside. And it's talking about that. Um, Let me have one more for advice. Yeah, it's Four of Swords. There's a lot of swords here. Whatever this thing is that makes you feel lonely or you're going to be left out in the cold, like you've just been discarded, it's you definitely need to heal from it. So you can't ignore it. So I guess that goes back to my analogy where I was saying throwing out the baby with the bathwater. You can't do that. So basically it's trying to say that you need to extract the lesson from this. Sometimes we have to sit in our pain. Sometimes we have to sit in our fear. Sometimes we have to sit with guilt. All the shitty things we don't want to think or feel about, we have to sit with them sometimes so we can get past them. We absorb them that to the point where when we're confronted with a situation like this again, it's never going to hurt us again. It's like the little kid who gets burned on the stove. They're never going to go put their fingers on the stove. They're going to look to see if the stove is on. So it's kind of like that. It's otherwise you're just ignoring the pain that, where you got burned. And then you will be presented again with the same situation down the road in the future, and you don't want to do that. I'm telling you all of this because you have the healing card, and then you have the Five of Swords card. It's like you're ruminating over and over again, and it's not helping you. It's not helping you heal. It's not helping you move on. It's sometimes we just have to sit in our shit. I mean, it's disgusting and it sounds fucked up, but then when we realize that we're sitting in shit, we're like, oh my God, what is this? Let me go up and take a shower, clean myself off, dust myself off, put myself back out there like who I am, who Gemini is, who gets Gemini out of bed. It's one of those vibes. You had a situation that might have fell apart, something that you had invested time and energy. You don't feel like you were supported. You're left out in the cold, but Spirit's like, don't overanalyze this. Heal from it, understand it, absorb it, and get up and out. Yes, the situation can turn around. I didn't say it can't, but let's see what the outcome is for the week. Five of Wands. Oh my God. Four of Cups, King of Swords, the Emperor. Some of you have two options, and maybe you were thinking with your heart versus your mind. But it doesn't matter. Say you lost both, right? Say you had both options, but then you lost both options. It doesn't matter because the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm saying this because I have the Emperor, which is an Aries energy. And if you're not dealing with an Aries, it's somebody that's very, powerful, has a lot of authority, very sophisticated type of individual, very wise and smart. Then you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, somebody like you, exactly like you. But there's a Four of Cups. Four of Cups is either runner chaser dynamic with a lover, or it's unrequited love. It's one person feels more for the person than the other. The feelings don't match. You're putting this effort, Gemini, and your efforts aren't being matched. Five of Wands, blocks, obstacles, challenges. Knight of Swords, somebody rushing in to communicate information to you. You having two individuals here, but in one situation you have unrequited love. And you feel stuck. You're like, which should I do? What should I do? Let's see. Let's start clarifying all of this. The Ace of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups, please. One of the two of you is showing way too many boundaries. And because of this reason, you're no longer talking to this individual, whoever this third energy is. Okay? And this is why the love is not getting off the ground, or it didn't get off the ground. It's because somebody's emotionally guarded. And because of that guard, you're not speaking. And this is how the love did not get off the ground. And you're sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting for them. I'll give you an ideal example. I know I want to put myself out there, right? But I also know I have wounds to heal. I want new love. I want to put myself out there. Somebody actually comes towards me. Somebody actually asks me out. Somebody makes a plan with me, a date with me. Um, I'm going. I'm curious. I'm interested. Uh, but I'm not overly crazy. I'm not going nuts. I'm not counting the time. I haven't even texted the individual in the last 3 days, and I'm meeting them today. So I'll text them later on. I'm emotionally guarded because if it falls apart, I don't care. If it moves on, okay, I'm just going to go with the flow. Now imagine I'm this other individual. I'm interested, really interested. I want a new relationship. I want to be with this person. If I meet somebody exactly with the same feelings I'm just expressing now, you're golden. You're both good to go. But one of you just doesn't care. It can't go as far as it can go because efforts are not being matched. All right, so I'm telling you this because I want to see what the hell this death and this Ace of Pentacles is all about. Interesting. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands. So that death rebirth, the Phoenix analogy I was giving you earlier, that's really what is happening here. There is a situation where, in one regard, fresh new start in love didn't happen, but someone else is offering something official. And it's making you feel like you're coming in from out of the cold. It also makes you feel vindicated and validated. But interesting, what you're still going to feel left out in the cold, even though someone else is making you feel good, like you're worthy, and that they want something with you. But it doesn't matter because you still feel like you're going to be left out in the cold. What is the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles? And I don't know if they just turn around and reject you or you reject them. I was just telling you, look, I have boundaries, but I'm going out with you because I'm curious. There it is. There's the curious card. You're curious, right? So you're like, I invested time and energy in this situation. I'm over it. I feel left out in the cold. I really do need to focus on myself and see what else is out there. So while it's exactly what I was telling you earlier. So while you're feeling these feelings of being left out in the cold, and I was like, what gets Gemini out of bed in the morning? You will have that feeling. You will get to that point. You will say to yourself, well, That didn't work. What else can I do that will work? And you will focus on yourself. Interesting. I think you're going to turn around and actually see something in your life that does have abundance, that there is somebody that has always been by your side, and you might turn to that individual. What is this Four of Swords and the Five of Swords in reverse, please? Death and Queen of Cups. You need to heal your heart because now you're just running on like brain power. You're like, shut down. Now I'm just gonna be rational. Now I'm just gonna be logical. Now I'm just gonna like, but you're over analyzing. And spirit's like, no, no, you have to balance head and heart together to find neutral. And that's kind of what it's telling you. Something did end for you. And part of it is acceptance. And the other part is for you to transition that energy into something positive for yourself, like a learning lesson, the potential of growing from this situation, or even, maturing from it, which I find you to be anyway, because you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. You have that capability from transitioning from the Queen of Swords, which you naturally are because you're an air sign, and going over to the Queen of Cups, which is, emotionally mature and accepting and available. So sometimes when we take the King and Queen of Swords action, we make ourselves seem like we're not emotionally available. So Spirit's like saying, make yourself emotionally available, end things that are not working for you, heal from your dynamic, don't overanalyze, and just flow. All right, so let's see what's going on here in your outcome. You are most likely dealing with two people for the bulk of you. If you're not, it's fine, because at the end of the day, what it's telling me here is that you need to make a judgment call, and you might need to sit here and defend yourself from a certain individual or resist them. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, so let's continue and see what's going on here. Because it looks like here at the end of the week, you're going to have to make a judgment call, and you're going to need to either defend yourself in a certain situation or resist, especially the Four of Cups, because I'm not like the Four of Cups is, it's lopsided emotionally. Let me see what the romance angels see here. What do you see, romance angels, here going on with these people? And they will be blunt, because I will be blunt. I think you might also have somebody that you pay attention to the red flags at the bottom of the deck. I think that there's somebody that's sitting in the flanks for you, Gemini, and you're just like, not for me. I don't really care. Because it's saying keep an open mind, and you do have new love. So you are coming, what's it called, out of the fryer and into the frying pan? Because look at this. You have an Ace of Cups that didn't turn out. That ended, and then rebirth, poof, you got another new beginning coming in. It's potentially a new love is on its way, and you need to keep an open mind, because I see the two people here. One's could be an Aries, and the other one is an air sign like yourself, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's these two individuals, but you might actually have unrequited love. New love, keep an open mind. Let me see. Any other messages, angels, for my Gemini before we go? Reconsider. Ask for help from others. You need to go out with your friends. You need to talk this over. Trying to see. Let's get from the Twin Flame deck too, and then that'll be the end of it. But it's saying reconsider, and I'm really suspecting that's like the old flame, the thing that didn't work out, and going towards the new thing, or the thing that is going to bring you stability and efficiency in your life. All right, Gemini, please. Control. Some things are out of your control. Stagnation, delusion, release the need to control a situation. Yeah, it's time to just stop over analyzing, stop trying to control. Well, I mean, you could do whatever you want, but um, something here is really out of your hands. It's just like saying, go with the flow. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. Please leave me your comments down below. I read everything. I follow everyone. I join your journey because I'm humbled that you would add me. But also leaving your comments down below helps the channel. And when we can grow the Gemini channel, I'm going to start the extended readings. And the extended readings go into your person, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the actions that they'll take, and then what spirit sees between the two of you. So that's what we do in the extended, and we deep dive in the romance cards. So with that said, guys, I'll see you next Saturday.